Hey everybody, KC here. So there was a story this week about how AMC Theaters has decided they're going to try a new pricing approach. Basically, in any movie theater, center seats, middle center seats are going to cost a little bit more. Seats on the end are going to cost a little bit less. And like the front row seats where you go like this all the time and you can come away with a stiff neck, those are going to cost even less. And it's an interesting idea. They're getting a lot of blowback. People who are saying, oh, you know something, movie theaters have always been sort of democratic. I'm not sure I necessarily buy that. I mean, first of all, there's always been matinee pricing, right? There's always been senior citizen pricing. I kind of like senior citizen pricing. Senior citizens, people who go in the afternoon, they've always gotten a break. And then in recent years, pretty much coinciding with the idea of higher ticket prices in general, well, there's been reserved seating. So there's nothing really democratic about movie theaters anymore. The days where you'd line up early for hours in advance because you wanted great seats for that blockbuster that was coming out. In a lot of ways, that's gone away. Now they sell those tickets for those blockbusters weeks, maybe sometimes even months in advance. Live theaters, they've always charged more for the better seats. That said, I'm not sure it's the best move for AMC to be making at this time because the optics are a little bit off for some people. This is a time where it's still hard to get people to go back to the movie theaters, unless, of course, it's a 3.5-hour movie about blue people on a distant planet, or it's Tom Cruise doing a Tom Cruise movie. I'm not sure this is the best time to be saying to people, well, we're going to fiddle with this and make it harder for you to have the really good seats in the movie theater. Fact is, movie theaters have always had sort of a regular guy vibe. And I'm thinking that anything right now that makes them seem exclusionary, well, I think it's a little dangerous at this point in time in terms of their business model. Now, at the same time, The Athletic had a story about how Major League Baseball, well, they're wrestling with the whole idea of pricing too. Because basically season tickets, well, they cost an awful lot of money, and that's a big commitment for most people to make. At the same time, just doing per game tickets, that's not very efficient for the teams. So basically what they're doing now is they're adopting the Netflix model, which is subscriptions. So, and I'll quote from the story, the idea of a subscription itself isn't brand new. In 2017, several teams started to offer a ballpark pass, which still exists today in varying forms. Last season, 13 teams, or close to half the league, offered subscription-style plans. The Astros, Brewers, Blue Jays, Cardinals, Diamondbacks, Mets, Nationals, Orioles, Phillies, Pirates, Royals, Twins, and Yankees. By the way, if the Mets are doing that, I don't remember ever getting a promotional mailing on that, so they're not doing a very good job promoting it. Last year, a pass entailed a monthly fee ranging from $24.99 to $75, depending on the team, and provided access to the stadium in either a regular seat or standing room. That's kind of an interesting idea. The thing is, how we all attract customers or clients, that's all changing, right? Amazon proved the subscription model can work with Subscribe and Save. And that's a model that other retailers are starting to adopt with Replenishment. Full disclosure, Tom Furphy, who does the innovation conversation with me, he's the CEO of Replenishment and the founder of Replenishment and the guy who figured out how to make Subscribe and Save work at Amazon. He has some experience with the idea of subscriptions. But in the end, it's all about finding ways to kind of deepen and widen relationships, to prove loyalty to the shopper, and finding ways to be resonant and relevant to the shopper. Now, these aren't new things. We've been talking about these things on Morning Newsbeat for years. But as other businesses look for ways to change the rules of the game, it's critical that retailers do the same. Anyway, that's what's on my mind this morning. And as always, I want to hear what's on your mind.